How you doing, guys? It's Danny K. Welcome to the Masculine Alpha channel. We'll try to build men to build the most masculine, most alpha. So if you're a lady, also welcome. Today we'll talk about focus on what works. And this is relevant to the body game, where you just is as applicable to every part of your life. Do what works. I'm gonna repeat this again. Do what works. Do what works for you. Do what works for the stage you're at in your life, in the terms of the body game and your fitness journey. Do what works for you. What works for me might not work for you. Although I could say, give you a blueprint, okay, a lot of people who end up doing this program end up achieving good results. I could tell you that, but it may not work for you since you have a different body composition. They're the aspects or variables that's in your life. And I came to this conclusion because I was talking to somebody that I used to train, and I was telling her, how come it looks like, a scene of like Lily's a year later and whatnot. And I was talking to her, I'm like, why does it seem like you digress? It don't seem like you progressed. You're doing good with the workout program I gave you, and you were doing very good at it, and I seem like you digressed. Me looking at you, look like you digressed. I chopped it up with her, and she said, yeah, I've been trying to do this other program, I was doing this other program, and all I'm hearing is I haven't been focused. I've been focusing on so many different things, applying so many different things to my workout regimen, to my fitness regimen, that I didn't focus on one thing. And I'm seeing this also with a lot of people. One guy that I trained, same thing. I used to train, same thing. He was excited, hoorah, hoorah. He was like, this is boring. And I looked at him and I'm like, you think, no, doing something, the same thing week in, week out is going to be fun? There's going to be times you don't want to do it, but this is what works. And I realized people want things fast. People want things quick. I want to get my body good quick. I want to do this quick. I want to do that quick. Not realizing that it's going to take time to reach your goals. It's going to take time for you to accomplish what you want to accomplish in your life. It sucks, but that's just the reality of life. That's just the reality of life. So focus on what works for you. Focus on what works for your body, for your composition. And this applies to even every aspect of life. It's going to be boring. There are times you just have to go through the motions, but it's what works. It's what works. Until you're at a point where you're like, okay, I could dive off and do something else and really want to affect what I have going on. You should stay focused till you lay a good foundation of yourself. Financial, physical, mental. We're talking about physical right now, the body game. You should focus on what works for you. If you're doing a workout regimen, you see that you're getting good results, and don't wander and meander around to another workout regimen, to another way of training. Don't meander that way. Still focus on that until you get extreme good results, and you're like, okay, I can meander without it really affecting what I have going on. Then you could do it since you already laid a good foundation. But a lot of people haven't even laid the foundation yet. And I always say it takes I'll say 2 years, 2 to 5 years. It's funny, 2 to 5 years of fitness to really get to a point where you laid a good foundation. 2 to 5 years. A lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people want to get close to that. I would say, if you have years of bad habits, it's going to take years to remove it. Those bad habits that you've built. That's just the reality of life. That is just the reality of life. You may not like it. Hell, I don't like it. But it's just the reality of life. So stay focused on what works for you. Stay focused on what works for your regimen, what works on your body. Don't meander around to different programs, different this, different that, different this, different that. And you realize that since you're going, your attention is all in different aspects in different ways, you end up not getting anything. You end up losing in all areas of your life. Like the female that I talked to, that used to train. I'm like, you look worse. So I have been doing X, Y, Z. I've been doing this. It's like, focus on what works. If this worked for your body, if this is what you've seen results in, why do you feel there's a need to go and meander away when you didn't lay the foundation of your fitness yet? And this stems from, I want things fast. I want things quick. I want the next fad. What's going to happen? I want this fast. I want this. And it's like, that's not how the world works. The world works, and when you focus on something, you achieve that thing. Probably 2, 3 things at once, max. So I convey to you, I show you an option. Focus on one program. Focus on one way of training. You max 2, but focus on that and improve on that and see how your body reacts to that. Do it for 3 to 6 months. 6 months is preferred. 6 months is the best. I think it's the best ratio. If you've done something for 6 months and you really don't see no results, then you should readjust and reevaluate what you're doing. 3 months you should see something, but 6 months you should really see some results. And if you see results in 6 months, stick to that program for at least 2 years. 2 years, 2 to 5 years, stick to that program. And you could switch. Once you lay that foundation of, I like 2 years. Since you lay that foundation for 2 years, you could go and switch programs without it really affecting what you have right over here. So focus on what works for you, guys. Listen to me. Focus on what works for you. If the ketogenic diet really works for you, focus on that. Don't try to be vegetarian. If vegetarian diet works for you, do that. All power to you. If you jacked up and ripped just on vegetarian diet, do that. That's what works for you. But don't do, I'm gonna do keto, don't do that. And then you're just doing so many things that you don't see what works for your body. And you end up losing time. You end up, is degenerating your body, since your body's not used to it. You don't know what your body likes or wants. So you end up losing time. Your body is not on point. Your mental is also clouded because your mentals are all over the place. And a person who wants to, a person can worship two gods, 2 lords. A person try to chase 2 birds will get none. If 2 birds are going, I'm trying to shoot both of them, I'm gonna get none. Unless they're in close proximity to each other. What's the chances of that? If a bird's right here and the other bird's right here and I try to shoot both of them, I won't. I have to focus on one thing, attack that thing, then go to the next objective. And I want you guys to apply that in your life, especially in the body game. Apply that. Apply that. Apply that. If you're in a workout program, focus on what works for you. Focus on that workout program whole. Dive in deep. Focus on it. Focus on it. 6 months minimum. 3 to 6 months. You can do 3 months, say 3 months, but I like 6 months. Do it for 6 months. You won't have nothing to lose. You really improving your body while you get the benefits of it. And if you see that it's not working, you can still transition to another workout program. But if you're switching every month, you're switching to this, you're switching that, switching to this, switching that every month, and you wonder why I'm not seeing any results, no wonder you're not seeing results. You're not focused. You're not focused at the task at hand. So guys who want to get in the body game, which I really do, improve and press upon men to improve on your body game, and even females, improve on your body game like this lady. I'm like, people going to look at you and really address how you look. If you improve on your body game, you're going to see dividends in other areas of life. My bank account is stacking since I am working on my body game. I put on everything because I feel better. I could do X, Y, and Z. And I want you guys to do the same thing and feel the same way. I want you to go out there with the energy. I want you to go out there with confidence. And the way you go out there with confidence by focusing on one task at hand, day in. If you're doing a 3 heavy sessions, lifting sessions, like the program I really recommend for men, you do that for 6 months, you're going to see something. Even if you don't, you can transition to another program. But you know what works for you. Like, okay, now heavy compound almost works. But you be like, okay, 5 by 5 doesn't really work well with my body. I realized 5 by 10 does. I realized 5 by 20 does. 4 by 20 does. So you had to implement variables when you tried other variables first. But I'll say lay the foundation of your fitness first. Focus on what works. If you're doing calisthenics and not seeing what works for your body and works well for you, do it. Do it. When you lay that foundation, try to double in weights. Put weights in your program. But focus on something at first to lay the foundation of your fitness, to lay the foundation of almost any aspect of your life. Focus on what works. Don't get distracted, signing shops. You decide, oh my God, that's it. Oh, this workout program here. Oh, this workout program. Oh, this fitness fat. Oh, vegetarian. Focus on what works. Do the basics, and the foundation will take care of you. The basics will take care of you. If you don't take care of the basics, you won't get taken care of. And I see it every day. I'm seeing it when I walk down. I see obese people. I see people not taking care of their body. I see this every day. And then people hitting the gym to do XYZ, but they're not focused. So be focused, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video. Do you think, am I right? In a body game, do you need focus on a program? Well, have you ever switched programs and realized that it really did a disservice to what you had going on? Let me know down in the comments down below. I have Alpha Strong as an ebook where it shows you why you need to be strong, the complications of being a weak man, and why you can't be a weak man in society. It has free affirmations and a free workout program that transformed my body. I put my 2 years in, transformed my body into looking sloppy, into looking very, very good, I might add. So go check out that. It's 50% off for all my people on YouTube, 50% off. Go check that program, that ebook out. It's full of packed with knowledge that you'll gain something. When you read it, you'll gain some information, some knowledge that you could apply in your life. And you could convey this wisdom and these knowledge to other people. This is Danny K. Welcome to the Masculine Alpha Club. Be blessed. Bye.